So when you are in trial, everything, and I'm asking because I don't know. If you get found guilty, are you just on death row, or how does this work?
If you get found guilty, from what I seen, because I ain't have to go through it, you know. Well, I'm gonna say this: I don't see the results of not only guys being found guilty, sentenced to death row, because that's what you got. Once you get found guilty, now you gotta get your sentence.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta go through the sentencing phase.
So you can get found guilty and not get the death penalty, but
Right,
the death penalty is on the table.
right,
Okay, okay,
right.
okay.
So, um, because I don't see, when they come in there and pack them guys up, taking them to death row.
Oh, they go immediately.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, ain't no
Yeah,
trimming around
yeah,
and
yeah,
wait. Okay.
yeah.
So you get found guilty, and then
Yeah, go through the sentencing phase. That's when my mom, she come up and talk.
mm-hmm.
His family come up and talk. And
You got Judge Fuller.
right.
I had Hancock.
Okay.
Um, Go ahead.
And like I said, my mom, she one of them high yellow women.
Mm-hmm.
And when she cried, her whole face turned, pink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she cried her heart out. And she fought harder than my lawyer. Keep me from going to death row.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she won. And I want to say my mama don't won every battle that she don't fought for me except against me.
Mm.
You know.
That's a lot right there, bro.
Yeah.
So because of mom, we not on death row. That's
Right.
the sole reason we not on death
Right.
row. Because of her, we able to have this conversation.
Right.
So if it weren't for Gloria, we wouldn't
Yeah,
even.
definitely.
Amen. So then, how much time did they give you?
2 consecutive lives.
Nigga, how you do 2 consecutive lives?
I don't even know. I ain't even know that they had such thing as 2 consecutive lives. And when they gave it to me, when I walked out of the courtroom, knees weak. I'm talking about they just buckled. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what I was gonna do.
2 consecutive lives, cause it ain't like they didn't lift it no weight, cause you ain't got the death sentence, cause you got 2 consecutive life sentences.
So
like you're a real life superhero in that bit, bro.
Man, when I walked in the county, all your friends, what happened? And, I'm telling them, and I'm saying nonchalant, like it ain't nothing. Go back in that cell and cry like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't see that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't see that far.
So in your mind, you ain't never getting out of chain.
Right.
And 18, 19 years old, that's a dark place to be in.
Right. So when I went to prison, that's how I lived my life at the beginning. Like I ain't never getting out. So I'm on some shit like I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's a dark place too, cause now it's no regard for anything.
Right.
Cause ain't no tomorrow.
Right.
Ain't no tomorrow. How long do you stay at the county before they ship you off?
About 2 months. About 2 months. Yeah.
Now your bus partner.
Yeah.
Same situation.
Same situation. We went to Alto the same day.
Yeah. What year is this?
89.
So you went to Alto in 1989.
Yeah.
Bro, as tough as I am, I know 1989 Alto is a lot different from 1998 Alto.
Yeah.
Do you go directly to Alto, or do they take you to another diagnostic, or you go to the
straight to Alto?
Yeah. Do you know that you're going to Alto?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so when you initially get there, what are your first thoughts? I mean, your first memories of Alto?
Just man, that drive, you know, that country town,
Like a 3 hour drive.
yeah, and when you pull up, it look like an old hospital.
Yep.
Uh, and you be like, what the fuck? But you know, back then, when you got there, it was more, I'm gonna say organized because, like, when I was there, young niggas running around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about when we got off the van, young niggas, it was like a damn parade.
Yeah.
Because, like, one of my little homies who was in the county, he don't see me, and he was like, the nigga who killed the Miami niggas, they here. You know, so now,
So now, yeah, it's
sitting out
ranked. It's
here.
ranked now.
Yeah, because, you know, like, when you was there, it was probably controlled movement.
Without a doubt.
It wasn't like that back then. You know, they had little controlled movement, but it
again, cause some stuff that y'all done did, it set out how everything was gonna be carried out. Yeah. Can you tell me anything about Dead Man's Curve?
Man, Dead Man Curve is it's just a blind spot that you don't want to get caught up in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to when you walk that motherfucker, you're gonna have your people with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the city with you.
Yeah.
Man, don't walk that motherfucker by yourself.
Simple as that.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and the thing that, like, I never understood at the beginning of doing time why them down south boys just had so much hate.
Yeah.
I'm talking about they hated everything about Atlanta. You know, and when you start doing your time, you just see we giving them the business.
Yeah.
You know, every chance we get. You know, and I started seeing why. You know, the officers hated us.
Yeah.
Inmate hated us. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
I wonder why that mindset was like that. Is it just a city thing, or it just
city niggas are cocky. I'm talking about cocky.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, cocky, arrogant, flashy.
Yeah.
And they gonna let it be known. They gonna let it be known, and they ain't gonna bite their tongue. They ain't gonna hold back, and they gonna tell you everything that you ain't.
Yeah.
And that shit hurt.
Yeah, especially when it be true.
Yeah.
And you one of the ones that then stood up for the city,
right?
When it wasn't popular, and then wasn't no hashtag behind it. Then so you come into the junk and it's the same protocol.
Yeah.
What was your first, if you could remember back this far, what was your first reality check when you got to Alto? Like, you know what, these some different kind of monkeys around here.
Let me tell you, like, when I first got to Alto, because of my case, I went straight to high Mac.
For real?
Yeah. And before I got in a holding tank, I ain't even, well, let me take that back, not a holding tank, but you know how, the shower.
Yeah.
In the block.
Yeah.
So, niggas already know I'm there. Where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
When I got in my cell, I'm already getting kites.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, before I just really got settled, I got shower shoes, I got pajamas, I got food. I'm talking about
the respect levels already.
Yeah.
So then with that, then when it comes to more, when it comes to some altercations, I already know they ain't even going for nobody.
That's strange. But the only thing the crazy part, it was a dude named Bill.
Mm-hmm.
they called Big Bill. He was a vet.
Mm-hmm.
And I killed his uncle. Yeah.
So hold on now.
And
his uncle was one of the
Dainhen
Miami boys.
Butler.
Okay.
And
Damn.
with me being on high max, he the hard order. Yeah. He the hard order. So I don't know none of this. One of my little homies.
Yeah.
He don't put me up on everything.
Yeah.
This nigga been waiting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So man, don't let the nigga throw you off no range or, you know what I'm saying? None of this shit. So, but you might, the thing that you got to go through, you got to endure at Alto. You know, you might know that lick coming. Mm-hmm. You got to take it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want him to throw me out the range.
Yeah.
I can't defend myself because I'm handcuffed. But I got to go.
Yeah.
You know, I can't show no fear.
Yeah.
Every time I pass him, I got to look him dead inside.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And how long do you stay on high max? And do y'all ever catch up with each other?
Him and my co-defendant, they end up in a cage together. You know, because he ended up getting locked down. And back then, they were running 4 men to a cage. So they end up in the cage together. And he didn't know what to expect from my co-defendant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he been telling everybody he gonna do this and that. But I want to see you when I get the population. He got up out of there. He ain't want no smoke.
Not for real.
Yeah, he ain't want no smoke.
How long do you stay on? No, okay, let me ask you this, because you on high max. What's the weirdest thing you seen on high max?
Man, you know, when you go to prison, the first thing gonna always catch you off the guard that homosexual shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you be hearing about it, and when you start seeing it, it's like being in a third world country.
Yeah.
Man, because I know this shit don't exist. I know the boys ain't going out like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they going out like that.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know, and you know, back then they were raping niggas for real.
Yeah.
You know, prison was, young niggas were fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They fucked up. And it's just so, you know, you gotta think like, when you try to understand and try to grasp it,
mm-hmm.
you know, a lot of them guys, they don't did all this wrong, but they never had a girlfriend, they never had a real sex. Man, these guys going on details, letting these country niggas trick them, and sticking their dick in
the pigs.
Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
I've heard about this.
Yeah.
The cows, the pigs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different kind of mindset.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm a therapist with the state, like in real life.
Right.
So I try to, nothing is beyond my grasp to one degree. So I try to empathize with every situation. And as weird as it may sound, I can slick understand it.
Yeah.
I can slick understand it. So not to say that I can't judge it, but it's hard for me to just be like, oh, you're a bad, horrible person. Hey man, if you ain't been exposed to nothing, and then they taking all of us in our youth.
Right.
Lil B got locked up, he was 13.
Right.
I got a kid that's at Panthersville, he 12 years old with two bodies.
Right.
And when you put them in situations like that, man, I don't know what you expect from them. Yeah. And it's just it's a weird situation, man. And then I've also seen individuals who pretend to, because the gay shit come with when I was at Alto, if you was tough, then you'll take some.
Right.
But when I'm looking at it from an unbiased position, you done tricked yourself into thinking that you dominant,
right,
or you a wolf cause you ain't lunch meat.
Right.
And I was just like, man, and I got homeboy, like, we don't talk about it, but I just like, bro, I remember when you fucking boy down there. And I never say nothing to it, because nigga, that ain't what's going on. But I often think about the effect that it had when people was coming home. And that's a whole nother conversation. I ain't gonna make it about
I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna ride off that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you, like, you know, being in prison, I ain't gonna say everybody, but if you got a good mind on you, you're gonna use it, you're gonna read, you're gonna study, and because you want to learn,
without a doubt.
So like, I was reading a book on psychology, and it was talking about masturbating, and it was saying that, basically saying that, you know, for some people, when you do it, you got to increase your fantasy, and as you increase it, you know, it can drive your ass all the way left. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I had to put all that in check real fast. Yeah. Because I said, man, I'm not going out. I'm not going out here crazy. Yeah. You know, thinking crazy. Yeah. Seeing shit that, you know,
that ain't there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It crossed my mind. I looked at a man and I thought about, I was like, damn, what is a homosexual act like? And I'm gonna tell you what deterred me.
What's that?
The smell of doo-doo. In my mind, nigga, every homosexual act smell like doo-doo. Yeah. And it made my mouth get water with throat. Yeah. I was like, shit, I'm out. Yeah. But mind you, I also had a child on the way when I came to jail. So I know what a woman feel like. Right. And they're probably saving my life, bro. Yeah. They probably saved me. But I see so many people, bro, that they didn't have certain experiences. And not just from a sexual aspect, just from a developmental stage. You know what I mean? Right. We growing up in this place. The people that I was locked up with, I'm the close. Two of these niggas got keyed in my house right now. Right. I ain't close with civilians. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to go back into interview because now we just having a conversation. Right. But how long do you stay on high max?
A little over a year, because like being on high max, every DR you get your time started over. Yeah. And
you done caught some DRs.
Yeah, you gonna
for catch what? You in the hole.
Yeah, you gonna catch some DR, man. Cause like, one DR I caught. Now I ain't even gonna say I shouldn't have caught it. I had we had them Super 2s, Super 1s, and all that big radio. Yeah. And a guy beside me throwing batteries at the officer. So he don't got a radio, I got a radio.
But he got batteries.
He got batteries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got batteries from a radio, but, you know, like in Alto, they didn't allow you to have cords for your radios. Right. So, you know, here, you know, you got a radio, you're going to have battery. And I got wrote up for that shit. You know, you can't snitch.
Yeah, but then that you gonna turn into something.
Yeah, a whole.
So your time got to start over because Shawty throwing batteries.
Throwing batteries. Yeah. But I end up going to population just for a little while, some months, and I end up going to Reedsville.
Oh, that got you up out of there.
Yeah.
I'm saying you were kicking up dust there, or that it was just a.
I want to say that, you know, when I was in Alto, I think it was just my destiny, you know, because, like, me, at the time, it was a dude named Clement Banksley, and me and my co-defendant. Clement Banksley was number 1 on Georgia's most dangerous juvenile. Me and my co-defendant was number 2.
What did Banksley do?
Killed the professor at Georgia University.
What?
Yeah.
White dude?
Yeah, had him in the trunk of the car.
No, I'm saying Baisley is a white dude.
No, black.
Damn.
And the thing, Banksley, his name Clement Banksley. And the thing about him, the co-defendant was white, but didn't get locked up.
Welcome to Georgia.
Yeah.
Welcome to Georgia. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
That's Georgia. That is Georgia. when you come off of high max and you are in population, what dorm do they send you to? Or is
14.
it so it's in the annex?
Yeah.
Okay. And you stay over there how long?
I'm gonna say about 3-4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
What was like? Did you have some run-ins with anybody at this time?
Just they just still had that land down south.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
So they had this y'all in one dome, and then down south in another dome.
See, I'm gonna tell you, like when I went to population, God was so happy that I was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, guys from Atlanta, my friends, co-defendant. You know, I think if I would have stayed a little longer, you know, I would have had some little incidents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just getting back to know and getting used to, you know. But after a while,
yeah,
you know, because back then, 13, 14 was out Atlanta, 13 was down south.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was throwing rocks at each other's windows. You know, like during the wintertime, they bust all that in the annex. They gonna bust the windows.
So now it's gonna be cold though.
Definitely. That's what they want you to do, freeze. Because the officers ain't gonna fix it. I mean, maintenance ain't gonna fix it.
So I just want from one black man to another black man. I just got a question. Why do you think that we despise each other so much? Not just in the prison environment, but in any environment, whether it be corporate America or the high school. Why are we each other ops?
I think that we were indoctrinated in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like you said, that belt. You know, it wasn't where they were from, or you know, it was colors back then.
Mm-hmm.
How they red niggas against dark niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We always, as black people, we always had adversities with each other. Even in Africa, you know, we had our territorial wars and all of that. So, you know, it's a part of our nature. You know.
Do you think that we'll ever come together, like really just come together?
Nah, because even like when you look at politics and you deal with Democrats and Republicans, and you see your black Republicans and your Donald Trump fans, and you know it's gonna always some of us who are gonna want to be, and I can't blame them, who gonna want to be more.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they gonna, like when we was in Alto, how cocky we was.
Mm-hmm.
You know some niggas out there that's real cocky, and they don't give a fuck about, you know, who you are, what you did. Yeah, none of that. Yeah.
Okay.